In today's tech-driven world, computers are essential tools for work, communication, and entertainment. However, even the most reliable machines can encounter issues. Here's a guide to some common computer problems and how to fix them. 1. Slow computer. A sluggish computer is one of the most common issues users face. Causes too many startup programs, insufficient RAM, fragmented hard drive for older HDDs, malware infections. Fixes for a slow computer. Step 1. Reduce startup programs. Open Task Manager by pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus ESC. Navigate to the Startup tab and disable unnecessary programs by right-clicking and selecting Disable. Step 2. Upgrade RAM. Adding more memory can significantly improve performance. Consult your computer's manual for compatible RAM types. Step 3. Perform disk cleanup and defragmentation. Use built-in tools like Disk Cleanup and Defragmenter for HDDs. Access these tools via the Start menu. Step 4. Scan for malware. Use antivirus software to detect and remove malicious programs. Regular scans can keep your system running smoothly. Sometimes an application may freeze or become unresponsive. The causes can be varied: software bugs, insufficient system resources, or even conflicts with other programs. Let's dive into a detailed step-by-step guide to fix unresponsive applications. First, try to force quit the application. On Windows, press Ctrl, Alt, Delete simultaneously. Select Task Manager from the options. In Task Manager, find the unresponsive application, select it, and click End Task. On macOS, press Command, Option, Escape together. This will open the Force Quit Applications window. Select the unresponsive application and click Force Quit. If force quitting doesn't work, the next step is to update the software. Check for any available updates and install them. If the problem persists, you might need to uninstall and reinstall the application. Uninstall the application by going to your system's settings or control panel, then reinstall the application from the official website or App Store. The dreaded blue screen of death, or BSOD, indicates a critical system error. The causes can include faulty hardware drivers, overheating, or corrupted system files. No internet connection. Losing access to the internet can disrupt productivity. Causes router issues, incorrect network settings, and ISP outages. Fixing the blue screen of death, or BSOD, involves several steps. First, update your drivers by visiting the manufacturer's website and downloading the latest versions. Next, check for overheating. Ensure proper ventilation and clean any dust buildup inside your computer. Then, run system diagnostics. Use tools like Windows Memory Diagnostic or CHKDSK to identify and fix issues. Finally, if the problem persists, consider seeking professional help to diagnose hardware failures. First, restart your router and modem by power cycling your network devices. Unplug them, wait for 30 seconds, and then plug them back in. Next, check your network settings to ensure your computer is connected to the correct network. Go to your network settings and verify the network name and password. Open the command prompt and type ipconfig/release, followed by ipconfig/renew to refresh your IP address. If the problem persists, contact your ISP. Reach out to your service provider for further assistance. Overheating. Excessive heat can cause performance issues or even damage hardware. Causes include poor ventilation, dust accumulation, and a malfunctioning cooling system. Computer won't turn on. When a computer fails to power on, it's often a hardware issue. Causes might be a faulty power supply, loose cables, or a dead battery for laptops. Fixes for overheating. Step 1. Clean the interior. Use compressed air to remove dust from fans and vents. Make sure to hold the can upright and use short bursts to avoid damaging components. Step 2. Improve airflow. Ensure your computer is placed in a well-ventilated area. Avoid placing it in enclosed spaces or near heat sources. Step 3. Replace thermal paste. For advanced users, reapplying thermal paste can improve CPU cooling. Carefully remove the old paste and apply a small amount of new paste evenly on the CPU. Alright, let's dive into a detailed step-by-step guide if your computer won't turn on. Step 1. Check the power connections. Ensure the power cable is firmly plugged into both the computer and the wall outlet. Step 2. Verify that all cables are securely connected, including the monitor, keyboard, and mouse. Step 3. Test the outlet by plugging the computer into a different power outlet or using a different power strip. Step 4. If the power supply unit or PSU seems to be the issue, consider replacing it. Now let's talk about strange noises coming from your computer. Unusual sounds can often indicate hardware problems. The causes could be a failing hard drive, faulty fans, or even loose components. A black screen during startup can be pretty alarming, but it's often fixable. The causes might include a loose or faulty monitor connection, corrupted system files, or hardware failure such as issues with the GPU or RAM. Fixes backup data immediately. Step 1. If you hear strange noises, back up your data immediately. Save important files to an external drive. Step 2. Open your computer case and inspect the fans. Ensure they are clean and free of dust. Step 3. Use compressed air to clean the fans. Check for any obstructions or damage to the fan blades. Step 4. Tighten any loose screws. If a fan is malfunctioning, consider replacing it with a new one. Step 5. If the noise persists, consult a technician for a thorough examination and repair. Fixes. Step 1. Check monitor connections. Ensure all cables are securely plugged into the monitor and computer. Test external displays to confirm the monitor is working. Step 2. Connect your computer to another monitor to rule out display issues. If the issue persists, boot in safe mode. Step 3. Access safe mode to troubleshoot and repair corrupted system files. This can help identify software-related problems. Step 4. For desktops, try reseating the RAM and graphics card. This can resolve hardware connection issues. Keyboard or mouse not working. Peripheral issues can interrupt your workflow. Causes driver conflicts or outdated drivers. Loose connections. Malfunctioning hardware. Laptop users often face fast battery drainage. Causes: high screen brightness or background applications, aging battery, excessive heat. Fixes for keyboard or mouse not working. Step 1. Reconnect the device. Unplug and reconnect the keyboard or mouse. Step 2. Try a different USB port. Sometimes the port may be faulty. Step 3. Update drivers. Use Device Manager to update or reinstall the driver. Step 4. Test on another device. Confirm whether the issue is with the device or the computer. Step-by-step guide. Step 1. Adjust power settings. Reduce screen brightness and enable battery saver mode. Step 2. Close background apps. Shut down unnecessary programs running in the background. Step 3. Replace the battery. If your battery is old, consider replacing it for better performance. USB device not recognized. USB devices occasionally fail to connect or show errors. Causes can include driver issues, a faulty USB port or cable, or even power supply issues. No sound from speakers. Audio issues can disrupt video calls, music, or entertainment. Causes might be incorrect audio settings, driver conflicts, or faulty hardware. First, try plugging the USB device into a different USB port on your computer. Next, open Device Manager. You can do this by right-clicking on the Start button and selecting Device Manager. Look for any devices with a yellow exclamation mark under the Universal Serial Bus Controller section. Right-click on the problematic device and select Update Driver. Follow the prompts to update the driver. If updating doesn't work, right-click the device again and select Uninstall Device. Then, restart your computer. Finally, test the USB device on another computer to see if the issue is with the device itself. First, check the volume settings on your computer. Ensure that the volume is not muted and is turned up to an audible level. Next, verify that the correct output device is selected in your audio settings. Go to the sound settings and choose the appropriate output device. If the issue persists, update your audio drivers. Open Device Manager, locate the audio drivers, and update or reinstall them. Finally, test the sound with headphones. This will help determine if the problem lies with the speakers or the computer itself. Printer issues are common in office and home environments. Causes can include connection problems, outdated drivers, paper jams, or low ink levels. Intermittent Wi-Fi connections can be really frustrating. Causes can be signal interference or a weak signal, outdated router firmware or network congestion. Fixes. Step 1. Check connections. Ensure the printer is properly connected to your computer or network. Verify all cables are securely plugged in. Step 2. Clear the print queue. Open the print queue on your computer, cancel all pending jobs, and restart the printer. Step 3. Update drivers. Visit the printer manufacturer's website, download the latest drivers, and install them on your computer. Step 4. Inspect ink and paper. Check if the ink cartridges are low and replace them if necessary. Also look for any paper jams and clear them. Step 1. Move closer to the router. Reduce the distance between your computer and the router to improve signal strength. Step 2. Update router firmware. Log into your router's admin panel and check for any available firmware updates. Follow the instructions to update. Step 3. Change Wi-Fi channel. Use tools like Wi-Fi Analyzer to identify less congested channels. Access your router settings and switch to a less crowded channel. Step 4. Reset network settings. On your computer, go to network settings and reset them to default. This can resolve many connectivity issues. Computer randomly restarts. Random restarts can be due to hardware or software problems. Causes overheating, outdated drivers or software. Power supply issues. Losing important data can be a nightmare. There are a few common causes for files or folders going missing. These include accidental deletion, malware or virus infection, and a corrupted file system. Fixes. Step-by-step guide to fix random restarts. First, monitor your system temperatures using tools like HW Monitor. Overheating can cause random restarts. Next, ensure all your drivers are up to date. Outdated drivers can lead to instability. Then test your power supply unit, PSU. If the PSU is failing, it might need to be replaced. Run a memory diagnostic tool to check for faulty RAM. Faulty memory can also cause random restarts. Finally, scan your computer for malware. Malicious software can disrupt system stability. Step 1. Check the recycle bin. Open the recycle bin and look for your missing files. If found, right-click and select Restore to recover them. Step 2. Use file recovery software download and install a file recovery program like Recuva. Follow the on-screen instructions to scan for and recover lost data. Step 3. Run antivirus scans. Run a full antivirus scan to detect and remove any malware that might be causing file corruption or disappearance. Final tips: regular maintenance. Keep your system updated, run antivirus scans, and clean your hardware regularly. Backup your data. Always maintain a backup of important files to prevent data loss. Know when to seek help. Some issues require professional assistance. Don't hesitate to contact a trusted technician if needed. By addressing these common problems proactively, you can ensure your computer remains a reliable tool in your daily life.